Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Let's continue. So let's go back to our stream save and continue where we left off, which was in the middle of moving all of our crafting stuff from stone and such that was on the upper layer to far closer to where we want our new base location to be. So all of this needs to go all the way down here. And so do we want all of the rooms and all of the praying places, just everything. Everything needs to move down. Also, Keyfish is once again throwing a tantrum, which is not ideal. Far from ideal, in fact. Yeah, it's... we got these things, and we'll want to make more minecarts. So, let's... Minecarts. I don't think we can make them out of rock. No. So let's make them out of wood. I think we'll probably need 6 more or so. And we'll say, hey, we have a lot of candle nuts, so use some of that. We don't care about the swallow people fighting the cavern monsters. That's their problem, not our problem. So we have this stop set up, and then we'll add a new route and we'll call this Quantum Stone 2. And that's our stop. And we can't add another minecart yet because we don't have that free, but we'll say take from here and give to there. And once it is full, kick it south. Then we'll want our quantum wood pile, so we're gonna say wood feed. So we're gonna go left to right, so there, wood, no, not weed, wood feed 1, then quantum wood 1, and quantum wood 2. And we'll have to double check. I really wish you could copy stockpile settings. So this is bloodthorns, candle nuts, date palms, feather trees, papaya. So okay, let's see. Papaya, featherwood, date, candle nut, bloodthorn. So we want this one. This one is going to be our specifics. So we're going to say wood. And we want bloodthorn, candle nuts, date palms, feathered wood. What kind of biome is this? I'll have to double check. I let the game decide for me with this one because I'm still novice. So I was like, I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay, feathered wood. And was papaya. We have another one. Let's double check. Bloodthorn, candle nuts, date palm, feather trees, papaya. Bloodthorn, candle nuts, date palms, featherwood. We also add cap hook there, that's fine. We'll remove that actually, papaya. Scroll too far down, yeah. And this one will just be wood. It won't take from anywhere, so it'll just stick in there. And this one also be wood, only we'll do the exact opposite here. So we'll remove bloodthorn, candle nuts, date palm, featherwood. Papaya. And this one will just be wood. And before I forget, I'll also add my track stops, and then I'll check the biome. Okay, I'm not sure how to check the biome. I assume if I go to the map that I'll be able to check it. Are we at war yet with the elves? It says we're still at peace, even though we chopped too many trees because they didn't come round in 2 years and we really need to get chopping. I don't know where our own place is. It's kinda difficult to see. Where are we? Which one is us? Like, why are... Sure. There's a thank you. I don't know how to check the biome. I don't know why it was showing me over here. Also, so these are our allies and such. We don't have any contact with whatever dwarves are here, which is interesting. I don't know how to check the biome I'm in. I know it was like a peaceful wood sort of biome, or like a valley. Actually, I do think I selected this one myself. I just forgot. Oh, good, forest. Yeah. Another oblivious child. That should be going, and then let's start getting our workshops up in here. Feather trees only grow in good biomes. Oh, I see. So I heard a lot about feathered wood, as in, because it's so light, it's really nice to make shields out of. And I was like, how am I supposed to get that? But that explains it. Guess I won't be able to get that. Yesterday I embarked in terrifyingly evil hills for the first time and I died to a cloud, then to undead swallows. I've been wanting to go to a terrifying biome on stream after this fort. I mean, I know it'll go horribly wrong. I just want to practice a little more in this fort with, like, basic stuff. Like, how do I set up magma smelteries, like, and move magma on my own? You know? Stuff I should probably figure out when I'm not at constant, risk of dying horribly, or well, my dwarves aren't. I guess I'd be fine. We want our carpenters here. And we'd want... yeah, there. We'd want our wood furnaces here. Just gonna check real quick. How many do we have here? We have 3. Then we have an ashery, which I think is probably a good way of going about it. So we'll put the ashery here also, just at the same wrong key shortcut, at the same area. Do we? Yeah. Ashen bucket for the ashery, why not? So that should be fine, and I should be able to... This was the non-specific wood stockpile, right? Yeah, this was the whatever one. So they'll take from there to do their things. And then here we wanted our crafts. Actually, I kind of want this all smoothed. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be able to smooth it. Then I wanted the door here. I guess we can make it pretty doors. And then I wanted our new shell stockpile. Actually, we do have double. What if we put our shell stockpile here, and in case we do decide that we want a bone stockpile, we'll put it there? And this will just be shells. Actually, specifically just mussel shells. And we wanted that track stop going that way. Then let's see what else we need to move. We need to move our smeltery stuff. So our 2 smelters, which we do want magma smelters eventually, but let's just first move everything down. Our kiln and our glass furnace. We need to move our boiler and our metalsmiths, our soap maker and our mechanics and our gemstones and just all this jazz too. Ugh. Well, our soaper we could put just with these guys. Although I guess our soaper, I do like to put the lye and tallow near it, which would take up a decent chunk of space, which I wouldn't really want in that hallway, so maybe we want to put that in a separate thing. Also, dying to a cloud. Like, I don't know if I read that out loud. To a cloud? How did a cloud murder you? Like, the undead swallows, I get. I guess I'll have to find that out for myself once I go there. How the clouds murder you. Let's see. So we could, for the boiler it makes sense to be near the wood area, and for the mechanic it makes sense to be near the stone area, because that's usually what I'd make the most, like, out of their stuff. For the furnaces I think I'd make it down here. Although, okay, what if I put the jewelers here? I'll have my separate jewel setup, so like rough jewels, cut jewels, and then a furniture stockpile for them, or whatever stockpile if I want specifically things decorated with jewels. And then I could, because I don't need that many jewelers, I at most might grab a third. So then I could either use the left side for their stockpile or for more things, but maybe I'll make the left side their stockpile so they don't have to walk as far, or at least for the furniture, because that's heavy. Basically, evil biomes and other things have spheres that influence them. There's over 100, and they determine what characteristics it has. Huh. That is neat. Then, if this is jeweler, then perhaps I'll put, let's see. Let's continue this on. We could put a soaper here and then like 2 stockpiles that are relating to the soaper. And we could put a mechanic and a boiler also here. Then our jeweler here, and we'll, I guess, logically we put our metal smithing things here, although it's actually kind of non-ideal because they might walk through here to grab stuff. So maybe we'll put our metal smithing and our jewelers here, and we'll put our bowyer and oh, that's not wide enough. Mechanic in here, and we don't connect these because even though this isn't supposed to get filled with miasma, we don't want dwarves to walk through here preferably and see the shells and or bones we're going to keep here, because that gives them bad thoughts. So we put our jewelers here. And up here what we have is we have a rough gems, we have a cut gems, we have a gem decorate and gem decorate output. So we'll want to make a similar situation here too. So let's make we'll call this rough gems, and we'll call this cut gems, and we'll customize this to be all cuts, and we'll customize this to be all roughs, and then we'll have our gem decorates input. Gem decorate output. And we'll leave those empty for now. What's that? Creepy crawler. Huh. I guess for shell decorating stuff, we'd actually also want to have their furniture that they need to decorate in their same area. So maybe we'll need to move things around, but yeah. Did we get more mine carts made yet? Let's see. If we can add an... Okay, nope. What we can at least do is add a new route. We'll call this Quantum Wood 1. Say that's here, and it'll take from here and give to there. And we'll allow wood in here. Did we do that for these? No, we didn't. We need to allow stone in the stone minecarts. No, we want it there. No, that's technically fine. And in the mandates, we have another bard visitor. We're gonna interrogate Kivish about once again breaking the law. And we're gonna interrogate that new visitor because we don't trust anyone. Not after the thieveries. They already visited before. It does not save them from being interrogated once more. Nobody is trusted. They stole our stuff. Okay, the last... Okay. This elf swordsman we interrogated, we didn't get any answers out of, and I think they've left by now. I don't think they're here. No. Let's see. I wish you could reorder the order which the routes are listed. That would be nice. Because now, say I make a third quantum wood and I'd like it to be near the other quantum woods, I need to delete all the routes under it to get it near there. It's unfortunate. We'll take from there and give to there. And push it down once you're full, and this will allow wood in it. I'm also going to start removing these and these. And currently we have nothing we want to decorate, so we'll just erase those. Hello, Fagold. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Let's see. And then this is just for shells. We're gonna remove this one and we'll remove that track stop. We'll also remove quantum shell from our things. Shark. Yeah, a very cute shark. Also, what is unfortunate is, say I were to add another stop here, then it'll show up as stop 2, like at the bottom, instead of being under quantum stone as a stop. I'm new to Dwarf Fortress, but despite the clunky AI and the FPS things, I am loving it. Yeah, I'm back as a legacy player, though it's been a really long time. I never got very far back in the day. I also was a 14-year-old child when I tried it first, and it was a little complex for 14-year-old me. I got decently far. I got stuck at soap making. Back from my own lunch. How was yours? Mine was good. Hope you had a better lunch than breakfast this time, Will. Yeah, I got soap making, and now we're gonna do fancy water things. Somewhat. I learned it from a YouTube tutorial. I just first gonna have them... I want them to take all the stone out, so I'm giving them some time to take all the stone out. I also, on the way down, found some... Also, I found the caverns that we were looking for initially. It's, we blocked off our water pipe from them. But yeah, the spiders had a lot of time to do stuff. Also, the reason I have so much blocked is because I tried to have my dwarves not go in there. Also, all the mud here tells me that there was water here at some point. Interestingly enough, there's like a hard cutoff line here. So it's like something funky happened with generation. Still trying to get rid of as much stuff as possible, but it was at least alright food this time, so yeah. Well, I'm glad it was at least alright. Then we added another entryway, which we'll close off eventually, but they needed more entryways so they didn't have to go up and down as far. And I also found some stuff that I wanted, like platinum. So they gonna grab all that stuff first before I can close it off. The reason I'm doing this is because I'll be moving in only a few days. The big moving stuff will probably be on Saturday. And then it'll be easier, and it will be easier the less groceries and whatnot I have to move. Makes sense. It's exciting that you're nearly moving. Gonna have your own place. Like your own place. Yeah, let's continue setting up stockpiles. So we'll want a infinite ore or quantum ore stockpile here. So we're gonna call this ore feed. And we'll make another one. Quantum ore. And this one will be just all the metal ores. And this one will also be all metal ores. And then we'll need to make track stop that goes that way. Yes, probably. I'm bad at feeling things, so I don't really feel any different yet. It'll come though, when it's actually happening, if not sooner. That's okay. I mean, in a way, it's good that you're not too hyped up already, because personally, I'd probably also get stressed. I'd be like 2 weeks ahead, I'd already be stressed for the day I'm moving. So let's see, what else do we have? So we're moving our gemstone things. We'll be moving our craft force workshops. We do have this one that's making microlin amulets that we will want to reinstate specifically for microlin amulets, because to try and keep them happy. Stress has never been much of a thing for me, at least not in many years. I'm slightly jealous of you. That sounds nice. Everyone around me will be rushing and panicking because we're late for a flight or something, and I got a completely relaxed pulse and moving at a regular rate still. That's good. That's probably very useful, actually. We'll also need a large area for our furniture stockpiles, and we'll probably want to separate our finished goods stockpiles better. I really wish you could copy stockpiles over. That would be so much easier. So we'll start moving our wood stockpiles once we've made our wood carvings, once we've made our minecarts that we need, because otherwise they're gonna have to haul the wood all the way down first. And then we have our quantum stockpile set up and we can start slowly erasing everything here. So we'll want to move our smelters and our kilns and our all this jazz. Lots of stuff. So smelters and weapon stuff will probably be here. Then here we'll want our... Okay, we had our ash tree there. We probably want our soap maker nearby. Maybe we'll put that there actually. Maybe we'll put our soap maker right here. Because we could put them here and then have soap making stuff to the left and right, and it'll be close enough to the ashery. Then we'll make our boiler here. And we'll make our mechanic here, and we could make extra ones if we need and go down. That's why I'm putting them on opposite sides. Then we'll need, let's see, soap maker goes up there, boiler, mechanic, we'll want our kilns, or our kiln and our glass furnace, and for our kiln and glass furnace we'd want clay and sand. So potentially we'd want a quantum clay stockpile, or at least a small clay stockpile here, and potentially a sand stockpile. Those sand stockpiles really tough to do. It's different in video games and stuff though, probably because it's more immediate there. If I can't see the plane I'm late for, I might as well not be late. For similar reasons, I try not to check my account balance too often. Tangible, immediate, observable things still stress me out. That's fair. Okay. So... we'd be making coal here. I think we might want a coal stockpile here, or like just right in smack dab middle. And we'll do clay and such here. So we'll, once this is out, we'll do kiln, glass. Oh, but that's kind of tricky because we need... So I want smeltery, smith. Then maybe I'll actually put the kiln and glass here, so it'll also be able to grab from the stockpile, and then I'll probably put coal here then. I'm back, just finished eating lunch. Welcome back, I hope you had a nice lunch. So we'll go metalsmith. And it's nice that we bought those iron anvils, because then we can just put them down here without having to remove the ones up there quite yet. It's furnaces, smelter. And eventually we'll figure out the magma smelting thing, but for now, when we move our entire production line down, we'll just need the regular ones. And we'll make a stockpile here that we'll call fuel. And I don't think we want to gather it from everywhere, because we'll want coal and not straight. Is it just listed as coal then when it's been processed? I guess it must be. Merchants will be leaving soon, that's fine. And the question is, where are we gonna have our big furniture stockpile? I'm thinking, perhaps instead of having the furniture stockpile on this level, we'll have the furniture stockpile on this level instead. Of course, we didn't want to have our workshops on this level, just because in case we want to expand really far, then we might get in like in the way of this. But furniture, it might be actually closer by for them if they don't have to drag it all the way off here, but they can just drag it up here. And we could even put a staircase in middle of some of these guys, so they'll be able to go straight up. So we'll store our larger things on a separate floor. Of course, We didn't really think about that, so if we go down, we will need to build them stairs, but that might be nice. That might actually be quicker and a little more condensed. Then here we were gonna put the kiln and the glass furnace. And for now we'll just have this be late. We'll allow them to take from anywhere. That's what we have here too. We'll remove this one. We'll start removing all of these guys. We'll start removing all of these guys. You can go. Okay, this was our coal. We'll remove that. Remove our boiler. Remove our metalsmiths. Remove this track stop. Okay, let's see. We had a shell decorate and a shell decorate output. We'll keep the improved furniture. We can control where they put it if we have the stockpile give it to things. We'll remove the mechanics. Let's see. For the soap maker we had lye and ash we needed. So we'll, for the soap maker, we'll put lye near it in a stockpile, but we'll remove this one. There. And we'll give it a persimmon wood bucket. Granite blocks. And then we'll make a lye stockpile. And we just want lye here. We got another visitor, aka another person to interrogate. We're using this all unsolved cave so we can exactly see who we've already interrogated. Oh, got a mood going on. Do we have the things we need? Okay, you had a minecart. You will get a minecart. We don't have the other ones made yet. Okay, let's see. So we needed a metal bar stockpile. That's gonna be pretty big. Furniture, and then all these shenanigans with the custom goods. So let's see. And then... I'd want to keep the metal bars near them, but there's gonna be way more metal bars than we could store in this space, so we'd probably want to keep them above there. I guess actually maybe I'll want to connect these two. So above here we'll keep metal bars. And also things we potentially make with these guys. Then above these guys we'll keep our furniture and our goods. Although no, we keep our crafted goods above these guys, because usually that would be like our muscle shell amulets and so and such. Okay, the merchants left. I'm gonna start removing all of these guys. And Kivi's just throwing a tantrum again. Haha, but you're locked up. Screw you. You can't punch anyone. Okay, shield has been named. Oh, cavern dwellers. Well, that will be the Jabberer's problem, not ours. We should probably keep our animal populations in check. We haven't done that in a while. Don't need that many billy goats. Nor that many boars. And definitely not that many cavey boars. Let's reduce their numbers a little. Oh, that's a lot of puppies. Oh dear. Oh, we have too many dogs. We have way too many dogs. Okay, so this puppy is male and is not fixed and should not be able to reproduce for a while, and even after a while, because they're confined, shouldn't be able to. So we should be able to, if we fix all of the dogs except this dog, reduce our dog explosion. We don't want that many dogs. So see, that dog is owned, we want to fix. That dog is owned and we want to fix. That is an owned dog we want to fix. I've got 4 male cats. I don't think we have any female cats. Let's see. So we have metal bars, we have backpacks and flasks, we have this. Okay, yeah. So let's start here. Metal bar specifically. I guess bars and blocks. Although no, just metal bars. And what we'll do is make stairs that go up. Ban on certain exports. Oh, no buckets. Well, we weren't exporting buckets, so that's fine. Okay, claim the thing, but they're gathering stuff. And I'm going to remove these wood stockpiles, and this ore stockpile, and this track stop, and we'll remove this quantum stone and this quantum ore. These metal bars. Oh no. Quick newbie question. Can I make mud farms on smoothed cavern floors? Ooh, I don't know. As in, you mean mud farms as in when you move water over it, it'll be muddy? because yes, you can get muddy floors on smoothed floors. That'll that I'm pretty sure of. Or do you mean something else by mud farm? Do you mean like grabbing clay, like, because I don't think you can smooth clay, so. I've been channeling from the surface 7 floors down to bring the sunlight low, a floor just above the tavern so I can grow fisher berries for variety. Okay, so the way mud works, from what I know, is mud is left when a one deep tile of water evaporates, like if water brings it. Either because of the coffee milk tea earlier, or I need to do something about insomnia. It's 4:30 a.m. and I can't sleep. Oh no. Well, caffeine doesn't help with sleep. So not taking anything with caffeine like a couple hours before bed, like at least 4 hours before bed would probably be a good start. But not being able to sleep till this late might be something you want to get looked at, because that's rough. That's really rough. I've been there. It's not fun. I drank around 10 p.m. though, so it's 6 hours ago. Yeah, that shouldn't have that bad of an effect. It could still affect your sleep, like that makes it harder to sleep, but it shouldn't have kept you up this long, for sure. Yeah, mud is left behind when water flows through and evaporates, I believe. I haven't done a lot of stuff with mud myself, so I am a little hesitant to give strong advice on that. But yeah, you can create dustings of mud on smoothed floor. That is possible. That I do know. How many floors your castle goes down? Over 100? That's part of the reason I'm moving everything down, because part of my workshops were still up here, and I want to move a lot of my workshops all the way down. I also want to remove my stoneworkers guild down for sure. I'm also gonna remove these workshops. I don't want them working here anymore. Oh no. Throwing a tantrum. No, Mo. Ooh. Whom is that? Which dwarf? It's a child starting a fist fight. Gosh dang it. What do you want? Why are you unhappy? I mean, you're definitely rude, I'll agree with that. Yeah, so you have one bad memory. One. Frustrated, dwelling upon experiencing trauma, learn to value tranquility. That's all. All your older memories are nice. Okay, unable to find someone in charge to cry on. Okay, so our mayor might be too busy. I don't want our mayor to be our messenger. Also, would you play Hogwarts Legacy or not your cup of tea? I am not really, like, I haven't seen enough of it to make a decision on that. I've heard of it, and from the few things I have seen, it looks really cool, but I can't say I would be able to make any kind of decision on that. Besides, I have enough games to play. There's a lot of, I'm still thinking about buying They Are Billions, a game I saw someone else play because it's on sale. I don't like making snap decisions, so I'm kind of thinking on it. And I have Slime Rancher 2 that I want to play after Potionomics, so. It would be cool though to be in that world. I did really enjoy reading the books as a kid. And then we're gonna also construct, no, not a ramp, construct stairs. Hold stone firmly. Yeah, good call. I guess we'll make our furniture stockpile here. Don't want artifacts here. And we'll not have sandbags. Wait. Are sandbags always separate? We'll have furniture there. I guess we'll put sandbags. There. Yeah, okay, so we'll remove that one. Then this one was improved furniture, which we'll want to move into a separate stockpile. So we'll put improved furniture. Here. We'll go up and we'll say this stuff. I want to move there. Actually, I'm gonna specify what should be in here, because in here should only be beds, boxes, cabinets, doors, and tables and thrones. I'm pretty sure are the only things I improved. Then I want to split up my finished goods. So I want to have one stockpile of finished goods that'll be shell and bone based and whatnot. And a separate one that is stone. In case the elves come back and don't decide to start a war. It'll be easier to sell them. That stuff. And then we'll want a separate one like we have here with backpacks and flasks. And yeah, so we'll go down here. I think we'll connect these guys. So it'll be all furniture. And maybe we'll put the furniture there. Put the furniture there and put the finished good. Okay. Furniture. Finished goods. Clap, what a tiny fort. I'm trying. And all this. Then we'll put this. Let's see. Shell finished. Goods. And we'll go over here. And I guess we'll actually specify a couple more things. And we'll just want amulets, bracelets, crowns, earrings, figurines. Large gems, I guess. Rings and scepters. Mine is just random stockpile everywhere with some quantum stockpiles near workshops. That's fair. We'll call this shell and bone. Finished. Okay. Shell. Finished. Goods. Then we'll stone. Finished. Goods. Actually, we'll make this one a little smaller. Can we? No. There. And this will go finished goods. There. No other materials. Not stone and clay. And we'll go amulets, bracelets, crowns, earrings, figurines, large gems, scepters, rings. And then this will be backpacks and flasks. And then a really small one for just mugs. Let's see what else. So this was musical instrument tools and totems. And okay, backpacks and flasks. And this one's we'll code this as musical instruments, and totems, and tools. And then we'll have a separate one, splints and bridges. Splints, bridges. Well, we want chains in one of these guys too. So we'll add chains to this. Large gems? Why? Mainly because you can just make large gems, and the reason you can make large gems out of shells, and in case I for some reason need to make them, I want to have a stockpile ready that'll separate those large gems from, say, the actual amethyst and such. Because if elves come by, and elves have very, very specifically annoying tastes, I don't want to have a bin that is full of large gems that I can sell and large gems that I can't sell. Of course, with the elves, I would have to select the separate elements in the bin anyway, but I'd rather not drag stuff to them that I don't want to sell in the first place. Luna, is your Steam wishlist public? To be honest, I keep my Humble Bundle membership for a long ass time, and I always have tons of unused games that I don't redeem, or those monthly bundle. Oh yeah, I don't think my Steam wishlist is public. I don't know how to set that. I've heard of Humble Bundle. I never took it or figured out. Like I never looked into it, but I heard people being like, "Yeah, I have like hundreds of games." I'm like, how? And that was usually the answer. And that would be really, really kind of you if you have games that you're like, nah, I don't need them, but you might like them. That's really sweet. Also, you like, I assume most people don't necessarily want the games on their wishlist. If you're friends with someone on Steam, your wishlist is public. Yeah, I know friends can see it, but it's not public. They have a monthly membership that is $15 a month to give you 10 games, sometimes even AAA games. Neat. I don't think I'll take it though, because I'll just be overwhelmed by the amount of games. Oh. Work secretly. Okay, they got all the stuff they needed. They're trying to make something out of rough citrine, rough pyrite, finger lime wood logs, granite blocks, sheepwool cloth. This is why we buy sheepwool. Stray yak bones. I've heard people say that if you separate the stacks, they'll just use one bone. I don't know how to do that, and it sounds like a pain, so I guess they'll be using all 16 of those bones. Microline, longfin, mako shark leather, and more granite blocks. 3 games. Yeah, I just feel whenever I get a game, I want to play it. A AAA games gameplay when. There's no AAA games that I think would suit me. They're way too expensive for me. Secondly, I don't have one in mind that I would particularly want to play, actually. Okay, let's see. So, we got something for all these guys, so we can remove this. We got something for this, so we can remove that. We got something for this, so we'll remove that. And remove that, and we can remove that. And then we need a stockpile for blocks specifically. I think we'll put that here. So this will be blocks. And this will be just all block types. Yeah, I don't know how to set my wish list public. I'd have to look into that or ask people for help. Or you could just friend me on Steam. Send me a DM and I'll just add you to the list. That'll be fine too. But most of the items I have in my wish list, I do want. There's one on there right now that I am keeping an eye on for my sister, and I do try and keep it in order of what I want the most and what I want the least. But yeah, feel free to always double check. If you... I don't need people to give me games. It's very, very sweet. Please don't do it. But I also know that people are very insistent. So if you do it, wait for a sale and be selfish about it. Give me a game that you really want me to play on stream, please. Let's don't give the games that are... No. No, please. I don't even stream enough to play all those, though maybe it'll help if I don't get hyper-focused on certain games, but, you know, stuff. Also, we'll need to move these gauges. We'll need to move the gauge stockpile, which I also think we'll just put them here. This is a good place. Gauges. There we go. I think that is basically everything moved down. They're still working on this. We're gonna wanna move our guild hall for the rock people down. I'll send you my invite link. PM'd. What games are you keeping an eye on? Haven't played any other games since Dwarf Fortress stream. I play other games on Sunday. On Sunday I play Potionomics. And next Sunday we're gonna have our 500 followers celebration stream. In which I'm gonna do a collab with some other people that didn't so happen to already be that day, and I'm just using it as an excuse. Because what else am I gonna do as a celebration? Did I hear you say hydrophobia in games? Or was it just my brain trying to find someone who's also afraid of water in games? I did not say hydrophobia in games. I mean, water in Dwarf Fortress is scary. Your dwarves drown very easily. But I don't have a fear of water in games. Then again, I have never played Raft, so that might change. Nor have I played, whatchamacallit? The underwater game. My goodness, now I can't think of the name. You know, not one game underwater. My brain is having a moment. Subnautica, tell that game. See, you knew what I meant. Meant it was me that haven't played any other game, sorry. Well, I have mostly played Dwarf Fortress 2, so... yeah, I'll have to look at the invite link after stream, by the way. Holly, I'll try and remember to do that, but if a day passes and I haven't yet, feel free to DM me in Discord and remind me again, because then I'll just have forgotten. I'm a little unfocused sometimes. A friend of mine who has played Subnautica said that he found the ocean in the forest scarier, which is amusing to me. Well, Subnautica does have pretty places in the ocean. Yeah, it's pretty, but that doesn't mean it isn't scary. Like, especially, it starts out pretty, but then the deeper parts are not so pretty, or not so dangerous. And anyone who has played Mario 64 knows the terror of water. And... oh yeah. Yeah. You know what fear that gave me? It gave me a fear of pianos. Don't send her Factorio, I'll never see her again. That's the one reason I don't have it on my wish list. And it's true. I'm not gonna come back from Factorio. I kinda wanna play it. You know, I played Factorio's demo. And it kept me occupied for an entire week. I just kept going back and doing it over and over because I liked the gameplay loop so bad. I was like, I shouldn't buy this game. I'm going to be addicted forever. It's still there. I guess I never removed it from my wish list. A freaking dinosaur thing in the water. Factorio is absolutely addictive, but Dwarf Fortress is 10 times more addictive. I think Dwarf Fortress becomes more addictive the more you learn about it. So the moment I start being able to make dwarven shotguns, I think I'm lost. Then you've lost me. I'm gone. Ash Dumatop Jr. has created Gigi Nudist, a citrine animal trap. She oversits the notched cloisters. Okay, sure. In the vault it goes. It is vault time. In the vault. I probably said that word wrong, but that's a weird word. Yep, the depth of Dwarf Fortress is such a mind blow. See, the difference is that in Factorio, it is easier to get addicted because it has slightly less of a steep learning curve. I've only heard of and seen video things like minecart shotguns. Yeah, so apparently you can't make a proper... Oh, they brought it here. See, weird thing is, they'll attempt to... The empty cages don't have a value, so... Even though this is technically legendary, it'll go here. I'll remove the empty cages from it, and then it should probably be moved to the right place. It's kind of weird. Gosh dang dyslexia, thank you for actually reading what I wanted to say. I had a feeling. I do that too. First time you build your first mega project is magical. So currently I'm already like stuck on just minor water things, and then next I want to do magma things. Eventually I will build a mega project. That is going to... I will do that. It is inevitable. I just need to learn more about how the game works first, because right now I still have dwarves dying when I accidentally mine things wrong. I'm expecting a mega project to at least kill 10 dwarves, but I'd rather keep the number lower if I can help it. And I need to be smarter about how I do things before. Okay, we were going to move the Stoneworkers Guild. And I am going to move said Stoneworkers Guild probably right here. So, time to smooth this area and just make this into a guild. Actually, I want to smooth all of this area, but they're gonna be busy hauling things, so I'll just... Okay, they're trying to collect webs. And I think part of the reason that they keep trying to is because we have this layer right here that is full of webs that we closed off. So I'm gonna do... don't build stairs like that, 3 by 3. Supposedly it increases lag time because the dwarves can walk in all directions and thus spotting makes more calculations. I'm more worried about the stairs going down multiple Z levels if someone falls. They're all the way down. I did recently learn that, and I am now building staircases in an X pattern, but we're learning as we go, so this fortress, you can see some interesting design choices as I'm learning as I go. Could I select webs from here? I want to lock all webs, so the ones in the cavern layer that I don't want my dwarves to get to won't count. Are they somewhere? Can I do that? Ah, there. No, lock them. All of them. Then that should lock all of these, which is good. And then we might have some layers inside our fortress that they exist on that we might want to unlock. I'm getting tips and tricks from all around. Why have you done this? Why only one workbench? Why don't you have more than 20 drinks? Ooh, not having more than 20 drinks, that would be an issue. Oh, all these dwarves are thirsty. Guys. We have a tavern here. Okay, there is ale here. I guess maybe I'm gonna remove the tavern keepers. Maybe they're waiting for the tavern keepers to do it for them. And that's why they're not getting a drink? Or do I need to make my stockpiles bigger? Because I have like mugs here because they seem to never grab from the chests. I'm playing Novice while listening to this, and maybe it's just I'm just bad at the game, but I'm becoming increasingly convinced it's a very RNG reliant game. If you don't get good wands, spells, and perks, you're pretty much doomed. Yeah, I've tried Novice, and that game is really hard. Nocha is 101% RNGs. Because I've heard incredible stories about people doing really cool things in Nocha, and here I am, barely getting through the first layer and then getting immediately demolished by the Guardian because something else decided to break those walls. And I was like, but I didn't do anything wrong. Until you get to the boss. I guess I've never gotten there. And then eventually I gave up because I was kind of done with dying due to not seeing that one pixel interact with the other pixel before everything went to just went bad, went very bad. Why? That's not proper cooked food. Hold up. Does that count as prepared meal? What's going on here? My first win in Noja took 201 runs. Then I completed the game an additional 10 times that day. Okay. Maybe I'll have to get back into Noja, but I think I'll... You know, classic roguelite stuff. Like unlocking the ability to pick up some starting perks and spells. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll do a run of Noja for stream, but the thing is that I tend to get nowhere. I had one good run at some point, and then I think what I did is I stopped the game because I was like, I'm never gonna get further than this, and I'm gonna be so sad if I screw it up. Yeah, I have way too many games that I don't redeem. My membership date back to June 2017. Damn. I think I need to make this stockpile bigger. I don't want to get too close here, so I'll just expand these to both sides here. Noita lesson 101. Chainsaws can wrap in the wands, making you shoot any projectile at the speed of a chainsaw. I haven't played enough Noita recently enough to know exactly what that would mean. I just know that I'm not good enough at parkour for it. What are you doing, buddy? I don't use chainsaws for roleplay reasons because I'm a silly author that roleplays even in games avoiding roleplay mechanics. So basically you can send explosion spells like if you had a machine gun? Are you me? It is fun to roleplay, but I in games and make your own story, but I don't tend to be so strict as to lock myself out of efficiency. I tend to be an optimizer over a role player. Except when you can cook things, then I'll completely derail the game and make all the cooking things that you can make. It brings me joy to make foodstuffs. My small owl brain gets happy from seeing lots of food. Like, yes, we've made it. I guess we don't have a stockpile for large serrated discs, so we'll need to do that. I'm a role player who roleplays as a physicist magician trying to break reality, creating quantum stockpiles and such. Now in Dwarf Fortress, I'm just thinking about my dwarves. What would my dwarves do? My dwarves would totally casually just break the laws of reality. Like, yes, we'll have a lever here, and then it being connected all the way over here through quantum entanglement, because that is how dwarven physics work. Like, screw figuring out, like, higher level medicine. Who needs antibiotics when you have alcohol? Also, you don't disinfect your wounds with alcohol. That's a waste of good drinkable alcohol. But we'll casually quantum entangle two levers and put way too many things in one place and just have it exist. Also, dang it, Kivish. Stop drawing tantrums. I think we're gonna banish Kivish. I think we're just gonna ditch them. I think they're beyond repair. Like, we're trying. Really hard. And they just keep... Okay, you're talented at Fisher Dwarf, but you haven't done anything in ages. I'm trying to make you craft some stone stuff so you'll get your crafts and acquire objecting. I'm thinking, should we just banish Kivish? Don't really know how it works, but pumps and water wheels should give you perpetual power as I understood it. Yes, I'm actually working on that. I just realized that it wouldn't be very efficient to have my dwarves go between a literal hundreds of levels between things that entire time, so I did this first. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ecleptomania. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. I hope you enjoy your stay. And Kivish is fighting people again. Last time 20 people died and they punched a couple. I think we should just banish. I feel bad banishing people. But then again, they did get people killed. Oh, you're attending a meeting now, huh? Now you want to talk about your feelings and like figure things out when I threaten to banish you, huh? You're gonna go to therapy once the consequences become real. I'd rather sit here and watch a good game with a stream and not actually interact with chat. Aw, I try my best. Yeah, we're all voting for banish. Did you kill a dog? No. Didn't feel anything after seeing the dog toasted bladders die. Did you kill a dog? They didn't. No. They murdered a dog. Yeah, Fisher Dwarf, that's Kivish. Kivish murdered a dog. They murdered a pupper. No. No, out. I'm not even gonna bring you to justice. You're out. You're gone. No. No, we're not tolerating this. Out. Go away. Leave. Why did he murder Morduk? Because she was throwing a tantrum. And now we banished her, and she's gone. Good riddance. I should have done so way earlier. Also, we got a Baroness consort visiting? I never did understand why you'd watch a stream where the chat scrolls by too fast for anything you say to be noticed. At that point, it's like watching a video you can't rewind or skip ahead in, with interruptions in the form of bit donations and stuff. So much this. As soon as any streamer reaches like 1,000 followers, I usually stop watching them. Well, you could still have a calm chat in 1,000 followers, but yeah, I do get the notion. I personally also like being able to like chat with the streamer I'm watching. I mean, some streams I like drawing to, so then I'm not as bothered by it, but I do like a smaller connection thing. That's part of the reason I genuinely hope I don't get too big, because I want to be able to keep up with chat. Okay, but this is in interrogation time. We're also going to convict Kivish. Well, we don't need to interrogate them to know that they did it. And we're also going to... The only reason we say convict is because people will be unhappy when we don't decide, like, when justice isn't served. 1 or 2 for me, Markiplier and Wade. Well, yeah, you're not gonna get a word in there, but if you enjoy watching it, you enjoy watching it. That's fine. And we're gonna interrogate... Yeah, Baroness Consort, because you're suspicious. Why the heck would you visit our place? Also, we need to make a gravestone for the doggo Tosit. Or a memorial slab. Yeah, I mean, I love watching Markiplier, but I'm not there to chat. Yeah. It's a different kind of entertainment. I mean, it's a little bit like watching a video, only it isn't edited. Okay, how good are our engravers right now? Okay, we have 1 legendary and 1 grandmaster. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unselect these for a moment. And we're gonna tell these guys to engrave this. It'll be all pretty, and then we're gonna make our new Stoneworkers Guild here. And then we'll select the other ones. We'll probably reverse it, and we'll train the other ones in some other region, because I do want them to be legendary, but I don't want them to, like, mess up some area. We're also gonna eventually move these bedrooms. I actually might start moving these guys, because these are too far away from the main hallway. No bedrooms here. This is when I thought I needed to make the bedrooms way bigger than I need to. There's a lot of people that will argue that 3x3 bedrooms are still excessive for dwarves, but I do like to pamper them a little bit. And this is for my royals, which I'll also probably move, but... To be honest, right now, I feel like I'm in my bed watching a chill series. Oh. That is really, really sweet. Also, did I do the hydration check yet? I know I took a sip of water just now, but I'll officially do the hydration check now. Double hydration. Yeah, this is nice. I'm glad everyone is having a good time. I sure am. Why is that locked? That's weird. I either do 2x3 bedrooms, bed, chest, cabinet, weapon rack, armor stand, or the rooms are way too big. Yeah. That's fair. I like the 3x3. It looks nice. I don't think I'm gonna give every dwarf an armor stand and a weapon rack though. They get a chest and a cabinet and it'll be decorated with muscle shells. And I'll just have to deal with that. Look at all the engraved masterpieces. We're gonna play up. And then we're selecting this, edit, we'll go push, and then we'll go down, and we'll go push. What? What? Oh, I guess that they don't allow that between levels. I thought this one did. Oh well. Meeting area. Stoneworker guilds in... That was the right one. And yeah, citizens and long-term residents, so other people can just hang out here. I did have a fort with 100 dwarves, where everyone had assigned office, dining hall, so never again. Yeah, that seems too much. I'd much rather have just one larger dining hall. Oh, Skiffish is no longer here, so we can't accuse them. But we are gonna interrogate that elf. That's a very suspicious elf. I bet they're here to tattle on me chopping too many trees. It's not my fault that their elven diplomats just decided not to show up anymore. I eventually just had to cut down trees. We waited nearly 3 dang years. At that point, it's fair game. It's your fault the trees are dead. Not survive in the caverns, but those are not our problems. Let's see. Did we set up our quantum or yet? It should. Speed. Oh, that's what's going on. There, that should fix it. Has this been emptied yet? Not quite. Eventually we'll move those out, but they have enough things to haul for now, so I'm leaving them to catch up. Everyone needs their own apartment. I like giving them nice rooms, but not that much. I just want one big, pretty dining hall area. Okay, maybe what I'll do, because I don't really like the stockpile being up there. I think maybe I'll just make this bigger. I wanted to have enough space around the chairs, but I guess I'll just keep it at the bottom, like so. And I'll do the same for this one. Oh yeah, never again. Now I just massive taverns, guild halls and temples, let everyone sleep on smooth detailed floors. I do want them all to have their own bedroom. And we have another 10. I don't feel like I can... You were in your room. That was your mistake. Throwing a tantrum in your room, little buddy. Now you can't punch anyone. Ah. Sucks for you. No punching today. I'm sorry, kiddo. But I can't potentially getting yourself or others killed by punching someone. Okay, you behaving? You behaving again? There we go. You may go out. It is always the kids for me. It's mainly the kids that are very unhappy. Okay, so I think everyone in the fight therapy did get their fights out. So what I'm gonna actually do is remove them from here. So next time they get therapy, they'll take care of their own needs. Are your kids holding corpses? That made my kids unhappy. I thought I turned that off, but maybe I haven't. Chores. Refuse hauling. I guess burial should also be turned off. There, that should help. And the Kobold Guilds. Oh, I guess I selected the wrong one. The Kobold Guild wants one. I guess the turquoise holders are different guilds. Oh no, that is the Kobold Guild. But they want a more proper guild hall. Okay. Maybe I'll move the guild hall to where we have our other guild halls, where we're gonna do the value trick. In which case we could be even more cheeky and make the guild halls even smaller. Just have like a door here and a door here, and have 2 separate guild halls, and then just crank up the value by the trick. I think maybe we'll do that. Also there. I don't want to fill in this area too much because I do want to put a mill down here eventually, once I figure out getting the water up and running, but we needed to do some reconfigurations first. But I don't want to forget about the guild, so I'm gonna do that right now. That's important. So I think I want to decorate more beds, because I don't have any decorated beds now, and I want my beds decorated. Because reasons. Because we have enough mussel shells for that. So what we're gonna do, we are going to up here. Okay, this was improved furniture, so we need more improved furniture space. I think we'll go connect this like so, and we'll also move this out, and we'll make a stockpile here, and we'll call this shell decorates inputs, and we will say furniture. That is specifically beds, and we want it out of wood. And then this one will say don't want general work orders. We want you to take from here and from here and give to there. Are beds allowed in here? Beds are allowed in there. And we're gonna add a work order that is decorates with shell. And you'll just keep doing that as long as there's at least one improvable item. And we'll you know what, 2. Do the middle steps of 2. Greetings, Blue Moon, cute as the moon, but shush. But greetings, Regal. I hope you're well. It's taking them a little bit to load. Game's going, wait a minute. There we go. And we also wanted to make one of these into there, rock. just want to make 2 at a time. We're gonna make them out of, what do we have a lot of? Granite, we do have a lot of. I think we want to do microlin because pretty. As long as we have more than 2. And we have less than 50. And I only want 2 at a time because I want this basically for any dwarf that needs to be crafting something and claim an item. We try and give a specific stone carver job, and then hopefully they'll be behaving better. I'm doing okay. Had a lot of heavy topics at the work school program thingy. Oh no. Are you having like a brain fried moment, like where your brain is just like, that was too much information at once. I'm tapping out for today. Bye bye. I forgot. We need to specifically have them only take from one wood stockpile, because this is the one that we wanted to keep separate. Take and you guys, we go take. Actually, for you, we'll do macrolin for now, but otherwise we'll take from the separate stone stockpile that we don't care as much about. Yeah, but I still have to make important calls within the next hour. Oh no, making calls whilst brain fried is really, that's rough. I'm sorry. You can do it. You got this. Okay. I think we got basically everything down. We still need to move these guys down, and they still need to move like a lot of this stuff down, but we basically have it all set up. I'm gonna wait with like removing these stockpiles because they're working on hauling stuff. They only can haul so many things at once. Oh, and we got someone else visiting, which is totally not someone that we're going to interrogate. Oh, we already interrogated them. Well, sucks for you. You're being interrogated again. You come here, we're immediately suspicious of you. Because who would even want to visit our place? Look at this mess. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, a wild boar? What? Do we need to send reinforcements? We don't have any hunters right now, so does hunting and squads, their uniforms collide. I recently learned that like certain professions have uniforms, and that collides with the squad uniform. So miners, hunters, wood choppers and such all have their own quote-unquote uniform, and it messes with the uniform of the squads, and that's why I was having a lot of new miners running around that for some reason didn't want to put on any clothes, because I had them in a fighting squad specifically for miners, so I could send them in with their deadly pickaxes. But oh no, they're still fighting. I mean, I don't know why you attacked them, but sure. Something we need to do occasionally is build a dirt road over here so no trees will grow too close to the walls so that they can't easily climb up if we get invaded. No trees allowed to the edges of our wall. Yeah, but honestly though, pixels are awesome weapons, so who needs armor? Yeah, I wanted them to train though, and they are kind of unhappy when they're nude, so... Yeah, why are you guys attacking the... Okay. Why are you fighting the hogs? I would put some people in a hunter position again. The problem only is that they're already in the archer squad. I think I'd have to pull them out of here if I want them to do hunting things. And the reason you'd want them to hunt instead of sending your squad after them is because if you send your squad, then you'll get mangled bodies and they won't butcher those. They'll be too bad to be butchered. I don't think you're in a squad. You can go hunt. Yeah, just you. Do I need to send people out to fight those boars? Maybe I'll need to send people out to fight those boars. You're kind of understocked. What weapons do you guys have? Individual choice, and yet you don't have a weapon. I guess we need to make more. That was part of the reason we wanted those magma forges to start making things, but here, go help with killing that boar, please. Thank you. Any other boar we need to fight? Alvardo goes with? That's not right. You can butcher mangled bodies. Mangled just means that they can't become undead animated. Oh, I see. They will butcher mangled bodies. It's just unlikely they'll collect them before they start their vault. Place a temporary stockpile under the body and butcher orders will go through since they won't butcher things not in stockpiles or workshops. Oh, I see. I thought... Okay, is it then mutilated? That's the one. Because it was one of the two that would make them not butcher it. I could see if I can... well, I'm just making a road here right now, so hold up. I'm so upset. I got a wand that fires 15 spells simultaneously, pre-equipped almost entirely with magic arrows and reduced spread. It was an absolute railgun of a wand. So of course I died immediately after, partly because for some reason projectiles seemed to actively avoid the enemies. Got annoyed yet by a hidden exploding barrel? Oh. Okay. Actually, we don't want that type, do we? We don't want it to stay here. I have never seen a wand that cast so many spells at once before and I was so excited. I can relate to that feeling. That sucks. It'll come. Yeah, but you need way more patience than I have for Nosha. Okay, why is it taking so long to interrogate this one child? I guess we do want an office in a more central location. That is something we need to work on, but seriously. Okay, did we... I wanted to select this. I'm sad there's no work to do today. Oh? No, it wasn't exploding barrel, just inconvenient enemy placement and me already having 13 health left. Essentially, you just need one spark bolt, preferably with trigger, and one chainsaw and a double spell. You make it sound so much simpler than I ever experienced no chance being. Hey, look, we have an underground tree. That'll give us so much wood. That one, though, will also give us so much wood. He spent so much effort trying to get this area clear so trees could grow, and trees just refused to grow. Oh, we got another visitor. Well, alright. Interview time. I guess we already interviewed Obok. Well, I'm at work right now, but there's literally nothing to do. It's sad, but at least I got to discover your channel all. Well, I'm glad I could provide some entertainment whilst you have just, I guess, a very boring day at work. Child is throwing a tantrum in the middle of the hallway. I guess they're playing and throwing a tantrum. And I go in a room, we'll lock them in there until the tantrum is over. Why are you moving so slow? Are you just not good with armor? He might not be good with armor. Do we should have a training area for the allied crossbows? Like a barrack training area? Yeah, it's right there. Adequate armor user. Well, you really need to craft an object. I guess burning wood doesn't quite count. I'm getting that honest now. Try out like 10 passive runs. Just run down, skip everything, buy nothing, get to the bottom. It'll help you get a sense of, oh, it's not that hard. I've tried that. It hasn't worked this far, and more importantly, it's not fun. The fun part is, you know, doing magic. I mean, we still haven't moved the cage down? Oh dear. Or up, I guess. We'll stop the cages for now. I want that. Actually, wait. Better idea. Better idea. Better idea. Oh, that's an invisible thing. We'll keep that there. We'll want... there. We want you there. And then... we'll allow empty stuff here. Oh no, he got attached to a copper short sword. That's not a very good sword to be attached to. Also, I'm purposely not reading all of the conversation you guys have because it's just between you guys. I don't think I need to read out someone else's conversation. Oh, we only have one fancy door left, so I guess we want to make more fancy doors. Let's make this bigger. How's your day, Luna? It's been going well. I really enjoy it when people are active in chat, though it's entirely fine if it's a lurk day too. Both are good. But I'm having a good day with Dwarf Fortress. It's fun. No, it's also fine if you guys talk about other things on my stream. I don't mind it. As long as you guys don't mind it, I also don't all read it out loud because it would feel weird to read someone else's conversation. But yeah, as long as you guys are having fun and vibing in here, it's all good with me. Let's get some doors in here, and we want to decorate the granite doors. Granite. Actually, we'll not have it go from everywhere. I'd like to take from this. This should be... Oh, we didn't make this into a proper furniture. Well, that would explain a lot. Furniture. I can't seem to understand how you do quantum storage. Okay, so you just put a card on a stockpile. Now there is a little bit of a trick to it. So what you do, it's very important that you have two stockpiles. One that'll take from everywhere and one that won't. Otherwise they'll pull stuff out of here. They'll try to put things in there that don't need to be in there. It'll get stuck. So you want this to be your feed and this to be your quantum. Then what is important is you place... oh, we got... Oops, I did not mean to click that away. But we have our dwarves. Okay. Oh, we'll finish this first, then we'll focus on the trader. Then you want to build between those two stockpiles, or it doesn't even have to be exactly between. You just need to make sure that your quantum stockpile is right next to your track stop. And you need to build a track stop, and you need to have the stop going in the direction that your stockpile is. So if I have it on the right, I want to put it on the left side of my quantum stockpile, because it would be dumped out to the right and it'll stop, so it won't go anywhere. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure if you push a minecart and it wouldn't have a stop, it'll just keep going till it hits a wall. You don't want that. And you want it on the hardest stop. So you build one, it'll go in the direction it'll have to empty. Then once you have your two stockpiles and the things that need to go in there and your track stop built, then you'll go to routes and you'll make a new route. You'll click to add a stop here, and then you'll select the stop that you need to use. So say I click to add a stop here, then that's the stop. Then you'll select the stop piles. So you'll take from the input, the feed, that'll just grab from anywhere, and you'll give to the quantum stockpile. Then you'll need to set it to kick or push off in the direction the card needs to go. In this case, it's up. And you don't need to change it. It'll just, okay, if it's completely full, they'll kick it. If after 14 days it's half full, then they'll kick it. If after 28 days it's... Actually, I can just remove this one. Then you need to set what is in the minecart. So if you forget to do this, then they won't allow any of the items in the minecart. So in this case, it would be ores. And then you can also name the stop. And you need to make sure that you assign it a minecart to this route. Otherwise, there will be no minecart for them to use. I hope that explains it. I know there's also videos on it. So if you look up quantum stockpile on YouTube, there'll be people to explain it where you can pause and go back if this was still a little too confusing. Time to give them all our old clothing. Yay! Don't want to give this. We do want to separate our armor eventually. No, no, nope. Alright, so it's a glitch to make the cart stop and drop the item inside a content stockpile. Yeah, basically you're using the minecart to drop more items in the stockpile than it could usually hold. If a dwarf would to put items in a stockpile, they only put one item on top of it. Whilst with a minecart you can just infinitely dump stuff in there and they won't take things out unless they need to. The other way to technically make a quantum stockpile is to use a dump. So you set something to dump area on top of a stockpile, and then you select all the things that you want to stack on top of one another. Only, of course, you'd have to really micromanage it. So, and the reason you want the input and the output nearby is because they'll drag things from basically the stockpile that'll just gather from everywhere to the minecart, and they won't use wheelbarrows for that, I'm pretty sure. So you don't want that too far away from each other. But they don't technically need to be connected, they just need to be near the minecart. Is there some way to like sort the bins or rename them? I hate having to find the bins with the items I want to sell. I'm afraid not. At most you can sort by distance to the depot or sort by value. That's why I keep clicking open the bins and then closing them to see what's in there. The way I manage the bins is by having those very specific stockpiles, because then they'll put items in bins and they'll all be the same items. So in this case, this is all toys. And I know I don't want to sell any toys, so I don't have like one toy in a bin. Once I have the bins there, I can usually just sell the entire bin, unless I have to deal with elves, then I usually have to be even more specific, but sadly there is no way I know of yet. I am still a novice after all, and also there are some things lacking in the game. Like there are some things that are just not available yet because they just really wanted to bring it out to get people to play or be able to play. So they're still actively adding things back. That's smart. Yeah. So you send them different piles for the specific thing. Yep, exactly. So I'll have all my splints and crutches in like one bin, and I'll have all my backpacks and flasks in one bin. And that way I won't have like a bin that is all kinds of finished good mixed together where I only want to sell a couple of them. So I might want to sell some of my food too. Especially the less not as well made food. Still have a lot of dwarven syrup we could sell. Might actually sell some of that. We don't need that much dwarven syrup. Okay, those are all pretty good. We're not gonna sell those. Those are for our own dwarves. I wish I could tell stockpile take only barrels and bins made from material X, so that I know that any copper bin might have locks, etc. You might be able to do that, because sadly you can't specify between different types of wood in stockpiles, but say in furniture, you can, in custom, you can say type, so you could say bins, and then you could say materials, and you could say, okay, bins that are specifically only made of bronze. Hello, Janox! And we have more cavern dwellers. More are not our problems. We wanted to engrave this. And we also want to make this a meeting area for the Turcus building, stone workers guild, and we're going to remove this one. And there's more problems that are not our problem. We don't care. They can all fight each other. Health check. Yeah, but would that work when they place bins in a stockpile for storage use? If I tell them that they can place copper bins in a stockpile where I have gems, would they just place every available copper bin? Wait, am I high? Is that's what I want? I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess... Now, I guess they would only put empty bins in there. Although I know of doing something like that with sacks. But that's because certain sacks with powders in them will just count as sacks, not filled sacks. It's... Bins as an object to store and bins as something to store are separate. Ah, that's a shame. But if there are empty bins in a stockpile, they'd start using them since they're empty. I think you could maybe slightly control it by having indeed empty bins nearby or in that stockpile. Because they, I believe, just grab the nearest thing. So yeah, that might work. Okay, we definitely want more wheelbarrows for these guys. We don't need wheelbarrows for those guys though. Does this have wheelbarrows? We might want a couple of those here. Because that is heavy stuff to move. Maybe possibly, worth a try, but certainly not surefire. There are very few things in Dwarf Fortress surefire. But yeah, my way is to... I'd still have to check individual bins, but I keep very strict like separation. So this is just for finished goods that are specifically made of stone. This is for finished goods that are specifically made out of shell and bone and such. This is specifically for tools and instruments, so everything in here is instrument pieces. This is for splints and crutches, so I'll get boxes with splints and crutches. That way I can more easily separate things, even though I'll still have to look through all the bins. I at least will only have to take the bins up that I actually want to take up, instead of having to take a bunch of mixed bins up. I should do the rest of the health check. I took water? I should refill my water actually. It is empty. So I think that would be a good water refill moment. So I can't trust my dwarves to not die when I'm away, so we're gonna pause the game. and I'll be back in 3 minutes. There will be some ads, so people that come in don't have to deal with pre-roll for a little while. I'm gonna refill my water bottle, look away, stretch, and I suggest you guys do the same. Go stretch the leggies, go get yourself some water, some snacks, and I'll see you all in 3 minutes. One moment. And I'm back. Let's continue. We got water, we looked away outside for 20 seconds. I did some stretchies and posture check. Make sure I sit right before we hit play again. Okay. Welcome back. Thank you. And we're gonna no, we're gonna also make this bigger and put it here, and then I should get the notification that I did something right. Okay, we'll diplomacy in a moment. We'll first trade. So I have another scholar visiting. Anything new in our interrogations? Oh, confessed. You're being convicted. Accuses somebody. Well, we know that was probably Kivish, but Kivish left. Guess we already interrogated them, but we'll interrogate them again. Hi, hello Lunas! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. It's a full-on brawl in the caverns. I still need to find out a way of having our adventurers go in without our dwarves following. Because they really like, the dwarves really enjoy getting themselves into mortal danger. And I'm not a big fan of them doing so. Hey, let's trade. Ooh, we got some of this stuff. That's good. We'll take that, and we'll take more coal, and we'll take all the logs. And we'll take some lye. We'll definitely take leather, and more 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 leather, more leather, more leather, more. All of it. We're taking all of it. We're not buffering. The only reason I didn't click the thingy on top is because there might also be cloth in here, and I don't particularly want cloth. At least I don't really need it. I can make that myself. Okay, it was all leather. Oh, and I just have a separate... Sure. I'll take these. And I'll take that. I guess this is just a parchment scroll. There's nothing written on it yet, so... Then we'll give you all of our old clothing. And... all of this jazz. And... more of our old clothing. I guess we don't have more old clothing than that. That's fine, we have a lot of other stuff to sell. Oh, we can't see exactly what's in the prepared food barrels. Well, we'll sell the ones with the small amount of values first, because those definitely are. And is there anything else we might want? More lye. I guess we'll take another pickaxe. Why not? We'll take... I don't really want the silver maze. Don't particularly want rope. Guess we can take the cut gems. Take the corkscrew and the quivers and the yarn. Here. And then have a gift. And then diplomacy. Oh, did we just get much to share? I clicked through it too fast. Well, we want more leather for one, so we'll go say, give us more cheetah and lion leather. We want cool leather. I want to think that our dwarves are dressed up in like cool, like lion leather and have manes behind them and. I'm good too. I'm doing well. It's been a very fun day. We'll also take more steel, because that's what we want. And we'll take... actually, we'll take some large serrated discs because I want to get some traps in and it's kind of a pain. I don't know if pickaxes, like if they're, when used for digging, if they're affected by what material they're made of. Like, if I were to make a pickaxe fighting squad, I definitely want to make the pickaxes of steel, but if I'm not making them out of steel, then... And we also need a female cat, because we don't have enough cats. We'll also take some more... Well, they didn't bring us a lot of coal, but we'll take more coal, where we don't have enough coal. I'd like books. Not book bindings, so I'll say quires and scrolls. I want to make like a really big, cool library. So that's that. Ammunition and tools. Sure. You'll get old clothing and maybe like a bunch of muscle. Just amulets. Like you're not getting anything different, buddy. You're getting our old clothes. Pickaxe weapon damage skills of the mining skills. If you make a squad, you can easily train their damage up. Yeah, I tried that, but when I had a pickaxe squad, like a miner squad, they all started running around without clothes because their quote-unquote miner uniform that they have would wouldn't interact well with their squad uniform. Yeah, you need to turn off mining labor. Yeah. I don't have enough miners trained up that I want to take any of them off. I have some that aren't even trained up yet. Speaking of which, I do want to train, because I think they're done engraving now. I want to get our slightly lower level engravers up to a higher level. So I'm gonna switch things around. I'm gonna say you, the legendary engraver, can have a rest. And you guys get to engraving. I might pull Zanik of mining actually. Then again, I won't be engraving all the time and I will be mining quite frequently. Oh, we haven't made a duchy. Oh dear. Okay, your demands haven't gotten too high yet. Probably gonna just have them engrave all this because I'm planning on moving these temples elsewhere anyways. Or will I? See, I don't want my dwarves to go all the way up here to stay, so... Maybe I'll make them engrave a less important area first. I just have some... Yeah, you know what? Just smooth out this jazz and then engrave it all. Although we might... See, the risky thing is that I might have to channel stuff through, so... And then if you destroy engraving, they get very sad, so we gotta be a little more careful with that. But this though, this we can just engrave further. Get them a little bit of training. I'll remove that. Let's see, have we fancified enough beds yet? We have fancified some beds. Lovely. I know I'm pampering my dwarves, but I like pampering my... Oh, that wasn't placed well. I like pampering my dwarves. They get to have nice things. Okay, this one isn't taken yet. Do we have any... Okay. You have meager quarters. I'm gonna give you better ones. They don't seem to claim rooms for themselves sometimes. Oh, the Storms of Trade is visiting. And we have petitions of Fugger to stay. Okay. You are an adept dancer. Well, let's see. Let's check our tavern. Okay, we have mainly bards here. Do we have a dancer? Speaker, musician, speaker. Musician. Competent dancer. Okay, I guess we don't have an adept. Oh, you're a competent dancer. Skilled speaker, skilled dancer. We do already have a lot of bards though. Pretty sure. Oh, I saw a bard thingy pop up here. Okay, there. talented speaker, proficient speaker, dabbling dancer. We do actually want our poets to be pretty good, because I like to put my poets in my library. Why don't you have any job? I guess you just aged up. I gotta give you a job. I think we have enough people. So I'm gonna say no, sorry buddy. That does lead me though to... Yeah, you are a craft dwarf. With anyone else that may be aged up that needs a new job? Oh, you have a different slashing skill, but it might just be that you're really good at planting. The reason all these guys are locked into stone crafting is because they're like, oh, I want to craft something. So that's why they're specifically like that. And we just have a bunch of legendary planters. I guess gonna pull you from that. I don't know why you'd be locked in. Actually, I can turn it off here, can't I? There. Acquire objects. But you're moving rooms, so. So you're not feeling anything at work, improving speaking, eating in a legendary dining room, putting in an exceptional item, you just feel uneasy. No wonder you're stressed. I guess being ungrateful makes it up. They don't enjoy anything. They just focus on the bad things. Stop being an unhappy dwarf. I can't fix your questionable life motivators. The forgotten beast Vesh Uvir has come, a gigantic eyeless owl. Hey, it's me, but then without eyes, I guess. It has a pair of squat antennae and it squirms and fidgets. Okay, maybe it's not me. Its mahogany feathers are fluffed out to wear its webs. Okay, it's kinda cute and it has fluffy feathers, but... Our first owl-like thing. Oh, and it's on this level that we closed off. That's the first we had one here. Why does it look like an octopus? That is not owl-like. But hey, I don't really care. It shouldn't be able to break down any doors. Oh no, a child is throwing a tantrum. We want to allow that, and we want to interrogate that new visiting person. You and you and I guess we got that entire performance troupe. But we already interviewed the performance troupe before. I can interrogate these merchants. Tempting to prevent tree growth from being too close. Okay. Still a mess here. Should bring more things over. Oh, I hear a cat. I think she wants to be in my room. One moment. I opened the door and she just stared at me. And then walked and stood in one of the boxes we have in the hallway where we put stuff on. And I bet in 5 minutes she's gonna bother me again. Cats. Why are you depressed, kiddo? All your recent memories have been good. Okay, at some point you had a drink without a cup. Okay, you got hurt. That would be traumatic for a kiddo. So you had 2 bad things happen to you. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it isn't bad, but I am gonna say that... I mean, I don't know how badly you can hurt. If you're as a 12-year-old get beaten and pretty bad, that would be rather traumatizing, but still. Like, you're a dwarf, get yourself together. Okay, irritated upon wearing tattered clothing. Do we not have... Are we not making mittens? I'm not gonna say that isn't bad, but I'm also not gonna say you're not a wimp. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're still bothered after 8 years that you at some point had to drink without a mug, then I think you're kind of exaggerating. Let's make lots mittens. Plants. It's nice then. 20. There. I also wish I could more easily reorganize this section. I'm actually gonna stop that. Or put it into subsections. Like if I could have a subsection of all clothing things and I could more easily drag things around instead of having to use these arrows. Because to keep a big fort running, you need to have a lot of stuff happening. But it also tends to get a little overwhelming to scroll through it all. It's very easy to miss stuff. A search function would also help. If you could like look up all the things that you're doing with clothes or all the things that you're doing relating to clothing. I think we want this furniture stockpile bigger. Wait, why are you decorating granite pots? This is furniture. You are taking from decorate in. I guess some pots got lost in there. I guess we'll allow pots and such in there too, because otherwise this won't be emptied. We have another bard visiting. Have we learned anything interesting? Nope. Nope. Child confessed. Nope. So, part of what I want to do on this level is I want to make a big library. And I guess we'll make all of the temples here. And we'll probably make another high value cheese room because we can. So how do I want to do this? I think I'd want the library to be here. And I'd want it to be pretty big. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could have tables here too. And then we'd want rows of bookcases, so we do like double rows here and here. And then I guess this would be a little wider than... but that's okay. I think we might want it a little wider. The only thing is that we do want to make a mist generator, and we potentially would want to have the mist go into our tavern area, so we don't really want to build things here until we figure that stuff out. But we do want to start working on getting the temples and such. So maybe we make a bunch of small temples here that we could eventually turn into guild halls. So they'll start all praying down here. And we'll just connect them through like one wide door, so they'll have to go all the way to the back to do the temples, but that'll be fine, and we'll just cheese their value through that. That would work. I think I want to smooth this area. Also, it seems that they get happy dots by walking on a fine road. Okay, this is, I guess, a rough clay road, so I think this one doesn't count. But I know I've had dwarves had happy dots before after walking on a nice road. So maybe we'll put a nice road down. Maybe it needs to be made out of blocks. I just want to basically have as many happy thoughts in my dwarves as possible at once, so they stop throwing tantrums all the time. And I don't think I'm gonna smooth all... or am I gonna take the hematite? No, I should have enough iron. Smooth all this and then have them engrave it all to train. I'm also, I think, going to... Otherwise they'll try and move it by hand. Remove this stockpile and remove this stockpile. And this one, because when they're gonna craft, I don't want them to walk all the way up here and move it to the crafting area by hand, because they won't use a wheelbarrow then. Is smoothing engraving metallic stone worth doing for the value? So if you want high value, you definitely want to engrave like tiles you put down yourselves. Like I use this to basically value boost all this cheekily, because as long as it's a wall or a door, it won't count as overlapping areas, and if the areas are overlapping, they'll go down in value, but because it's a door or a wall, it won't go. And I have all these walls and floors engraved, so it'll boost their value a lot. Or okay, we really need to get our people better here. Walking around with copper battle axes. But it will still boost the value, especially if it's done skillfully, even on just regular floors. Yeah, but like the hematite that you smooth down, is it worth doing? I'm not sure how much worth it'll have. In this case, the hematite I'm smoothing down up there is just to train my guys, and I was just considering, am I gonna mine it out and then put a new wall in? And I was like, nah, I have enough stuff that I don't need to really bother with mining that out, I don't think. So I'm gonna have them smooth it all and just train their engraving on this. And part of the reason I'm smoothing is because I just prefer the look of it. It looks pretty. It does definitely add value to engrave. It'll just add way more value if you engrave something metal. Something like gold specifically. Okay, your woodstone, you want to acquire an object and fight. Okay, so are you already in fight therapy? No, you are not. Okay. Where were you again? I think their name was Lolor. Low. There, you. And I'll add fight therapy back to here, so they'll train next time. I guess we don't have a lot of places to collect thread from right now, because we do keep getting the undisturbed thread job cancelled. Oh, someone wants to stay, I assume? Yep. Olon wants to stay. Well, what are your skills, buddy? You're a poet. Novice wordsmith. No. And we got more cavern dwellers. We don't care. That's a them problem. Look at all that smelly smell. We don't have to deal with it, because we locked our things. See, that's why we also don't have a way of shooting out here. I had that here, and then I realized all the miasma that they create there would waft in, and we didn't really want that. Gotta get going. Might be back while you're still 9. It was nice being here. Well, we'll be ending in about half an hour, so I'm not sure how long you'll be gone, but it was nice having you. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay. I enjoyed having you here, and the next time I'll be streaming will be Sunday. I'll be playing Potionomics and Golf with Trends, because I'll be having a collaboration. I usually play Dwarf Fortress on Thursdays, so you know. I do also try and keep my stream schedule updated, and I send notifications out in the Discord, but I do get not wanting to jump in every Discord and getting all the notifications. I try to only notify stream viewers, so if you are clicking on the stream viewer thing, then you'll have notifications, but otherwise you won't. You won't get pinged, so yeah. Take care, see you next time. Bye bye. And Bear wants to join. Well, Bear, are you any better than the other fellow? You are a novice poet, a professional bard, professional musician, I mean. We already got a lot of bards. Don't really need you. Sorry, buddy. Oh. Actually gonna stop them from doing gel earrings for a bit. Okay, we should have a lot of things decorated. Which means we should have enough doors right here. Oh, not that many. Hold up. I don't know where all our doors are currently in stockpile. Hmm. Might want to cull some of our livestock because we do still have quite a lot. This is a regular granite road. And this is a rough clay road. I wonder what made it... Because I had in my other fortress, I had them being like, oh, I walked across a fine road, so they were happy with that. Well, I guess the Crundle and the Case Hollow people are having a full brawl. Look at all those bodies. Oh, we even have a bunch of giant cage spider silk webs. That would be nice to grab. Not nice enough to open up the caverns for, though. We ain't dealing with that. No thanks. We have too much leather. Do we have no more? I guess our leather stockpile is kinda big. It like that, and then we'll need a place for big tools. I think. Or would it be... other large tools? Then they should be moved here, shouldn't they? I'm not sure what's the rated discs count as. Why are you sleeping there? You do have a room. Shouldn't be too far away. Also, my FPS are kinda low. Something is... Oh, interrupted by combat, what? What happened? Who's fighting? Code. Oh! Alright. Guess what? You guys. Good job. Blame the FPS on the cave dwellers. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't really help. Maybe I should turn them off, because I'm not really interacting with them much, and they're... I think they might be tanking the FPS a little. Just a little. Just a smidge. Difficulty, custom. Cavern dwellers. I'm gonna say I might actually just put them to 0 for now. Because I think they might indeed be tanking my FPS a little. Oh, hello there, buddy. Oh, look, he has skills. Wait, you're only 9? Maybe they age very quick. I might actually make a separate stockpile specifically for raw height, because I don't want them to actually constantly dump it in there. I just need them to put it somewhere and then have it done, but I don't want them to put it in the open room, because then it'll start smelling. So let's see, refuse. Fresh rawhide. And then this one, I'll... Also, why are you... Oh no, you're not a kid. Like, why is a kid in there? Is anyone gonna actually tan things? You have a really bad habit of letting things go bad. we have another plating and another forgotten beast. A towering three-eyed pigeon. It has large mandibles and it squirms and fidgets. Its eyes glow green. Its blue-grey feathers are downy. Beware its webs. Why do all the birds look like octopi? But I guess that is a swallow people problem. Let's go watch as it destroys things. Look at on the web. It's already seriously injured. Not very strong. I know you can like capture cave spiders or even forgotten beasts and do some dwarven shenanigans to have them like attack things with their web to infinitely harvest web. Be very value web. I'm kind of fine as it's been getting itself in. Forgotten beasts. You. The tail. Lower leg. More webs. It's a long fight. It's quite badly injured. Oh, the forgotten beast discovered more cavern dwellers. Dented, bruised, legs are cut. Look at that, that's a big army. Go, forgotten beast, go! Save my FPS! You can do it. I win. Oh, no, it's still going. Okay, there's a standoff. And it's going elsewhere. It's deciding to target those guys. Let's see what... Oh, I guess we don't need to help them find their things, because they already found them. Working secretly. Very secret. Did we ever close our... We didn't. We should close our thing. Oh, wait a second. Did some of the kids nab the... I think we might have some kids nabbing some toys they shouldn't have nabbed. Yeah, we're missing that little one. Hold off on that. Where... Oh, hold up, we got more justice things. I guess this kid did throw a tantrum and people were punched. Then let's double check. Where is this right now? You have this. You're not supposed to play with the legendary toys, buddy. It might also be because of how many things they're trying to store that the FPS is low. We also have a lot of things in stockpiles wanting to be stored. You are... okay, general temple. And we're going to cheese you. And I'm gonna go up and remove this one. We have the ranger and the craft guild that we also want to move down, which I guess we'll put there and there. So let's do not bedroom, the meeting area. This will be the Hill of Fording, which is the Ranger Guild. And then we'll another meeting area, which will be the Son of Love, which is... okay, these are the doctors. We don't want the doctors, we want the other guys. The Rough Cloisters, which is Dwarf. And then we'll go up and we'll remove Ranger Guilds here and the Craft Guild. Also remove these statues. As a citizen, sure. I got to round things off, but we didn't even finish our water project. Sheep bone left gauntlet. Nice. Our vault should still be open. Okay, we got our thingy. And we'll add the gauntlet, because I doubt they'll bring it over there themselves. Gauntlet, so... non-handwear. Shouldn't it be here? There it is. We'll make sure that they bring it over and that we then close the vault, because otherwise we're gonna forget that. Oh, and we have a toasted here that we have not put our gravestone down for. We did make good progress though. Still need to get more stones out of there. We just need a lot of hauling to be done. Oh. Oh, lots of things died here. Well, not a problem. My Dwarf Fortress motto is, this isn't our problem. No concern of mine. But we did manage to move a lot of stuff down, so that is important progress. We're gonna try and finish these temples and close our vault, and then we'll find someone to raid. Because though I'd love to play way longer than this, I shouldn't. My throat will start to hurt and I'll just be too tired to really pay attention. I'll start to make really bad mistakes. Get more fancy doors in. Pretty sure this is also General Temple. Oh no, this is dedicated to eCast. Well, actually, I'll put you there. Oh, no. See, sometimes you have to go below. They didn't really think that through. Sometimes for the stockpiles, you have to go down here to adjust things. And for these guys, you have to go elsewhere. It's kind of unintuitive. And we'll make another meeting area for... Okay, we want these to be the general ones. Okay, then this one. Oh no. Oodles. Did we just only have one general one? Oh no, that one we already checked. I guess we had most of them dedicated, so this would be... Eat rats. Oh, can't do things on the own. Every tax. And then we will need a door, but we know it's overlapping. It's fine. This one is corset. And this one is oh no. There. And that is Utos. I guess it would actually be perfect if we had this general temple elsewhere, and then this would also be a dedicated temple, because we'd have exactly 6. We could actually do that. What if we make this one to Q, which would be Neatlock? And then we'll put a meeting area. For now, this is temporary. And then we're going to erase all of these. I don't think we have a separate one for you yet. Okay, wait, we do have way more general temples here. I guess those are lower in the list. Oh, someone with quotation marks in their name. That means they have a secret name. Though I think we already interrogated this one. Didn't we? Yeah. We already interrogated this one. Doesn't matter, we'll interrogate them again. Our FPS is slowly coming back. We have a lot less cave dwellers, so that tracks. I think the cave dwellers were probably making it a little tough on the CPU. You're gonna do a collab next stream? Yep. Next stream will be after lunch. Will be a Golf with Trends collab. Stretch check. Thank you. An hydration check. Finishing my tea. Doing a stretchy stretch. Roll the shoulders. Roll away. Arms up. To the side. Thank you. Oh, they're not supposed to go in there. Why are they going in there? Stop that. Cease. No. We're gonna need to make a wall there. Okay, hold up. Balls. Balls. Move, move, move. Out. Out. Leave. Leave. Leave it. Bad doggos. Where are you going? Okay, no. Hold up. We don't want to lock in the doggos. Leave. Gonna have to pause all of them? They shouldn't be gathering in the guilds, should they? Right. All will be paused. Nobody can use their thing. Now, Famouche. Go. Shush. Shoo. Go away. What are you doing? Go. Stop being there. Oh no. The heck? Metal recruit has been found dead. What? Well, that's something we'll have to... How goes the fortress? Well, we're trying to round things off because I need to leave. Jeez. And someone just keeled over. So we'll have to make a gravestone to find out what happened. But why are all you doggos gathering there? Famouche. Can you leave yet? You're not supposed to be there. Why are you being there? I will lock you up. You will be locked. Ah, I feel really bad though. No, stop. I don't want to lock up the dog. Doggo, go elsewhere. Who are you? Which doggo are you? Okay, it's one of these doggos. So all of you get in there. It's a male doggo that has been neutered. I did assign you to a place. Why are you not leaving? Okay, you're a pet. Why are you... What? You're a dog, not a puppy. So why are you not leaving? Why are you not assigned to anywhere? Okay, someone is dragging the doggo out, good. Now all the dwarves need to leave. Okay, so all these female dogs can do their own thing. Now you guys need to go. Amoosh! That's a lot of animals. It is. Stop socializing here. I pause these things for a reason. They are all paused, right? Yeah. And what if I unpause the Farmer's Guild? But then I'll like do this. Aha! Okay, and I assume you're part of the Marksman's Guild, so we'll... For you... Erase this. Okay, good. And construct this real quick, and then we'll allow everyone in again. We want them to socialize in their own areas, not in these areas. This is just to boost their value. "50 minutes ago I was like, yeah, well, rounding things off, and then they go standing in places they don't need to be standing. Gosh dang dwarves. I want to, okay, close this. And... oh, that should be Dwarven Tomb. Okay, metal. Did not make their slab yet. So we won't find out what killed them until next time, I'm pretty sure. No! Wait, no, Will, how dare... Don't threaten me like that. I'm trying to round things off. Okay. Okay. We got it. They built the wall. We can unpause all of these. And then unpause this and paint it in again. And paint you in again. Well, hurry up then. I am hurrying! They are just not... They weren't vamoosing quick enough. They weren't leaving quick enough. There. Doors, things. Now we can leave. This is good. So we're gonna save. That's the dwarf sector beer for helping prolong the stream. So that's what's been going on. Oh, I still had the timer on. Look at how many people did cool stuff today. Yeah. We'll round things off here. I'm gonna look for someone to raid. And then I'll see you all again Sunday. I want to thank you all again for making this a lovely stream. A lot of people came by. A lot of people cheered a lot. And a lot of subscribers. I really had a good time today, and just mainly just for hanging out with me and chatting. That is what I enjoy the most. I just want to thank everyone who came by and gave me stuff, because it would feel ungrateful if I didn't thank people. But yeah, thank you all for making my day a great one. I really appreciate it. Have a nice evening. Thank you. You too. With that said, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and take care. I'll see you all again Sunday. Bye bye!